Tonight, a tenuous peace is holding in Gaza. There is concern about increasing violence in the West Bank. October saw the highest number of Israeli settler attacks since records began. Increasingly large and violent gangs of Israeli settlers are attacking farmers, civilians, residents, driving people from their homes, burning businesses, even a mosque. So what's being done about it? Chief Foreign Correspondent Ian Pannell has a look in tonight's Prime Focus.
Gangs of violent Israeli settlers running riot in the West Bank, spreading terror in Palestinian communities. Brutal assaults caught on camera.
Oh, come on, don't hit her!
Roughly the size of Delaware, the West Bank has been occupied by Israel since the War of 1967. It's home to millions of Palestinians and a rising number of Israeli settlements considered illegal under international law. Since a ceasefire in Gaza, there's been a surge in violence here, committed by extremist groups of settlers. October was the most violent month of attacks since UN records began in 2006. Israeli human rights groups, activists and the opposition are accusing the government of stoking the attacks, and the Israeli army has been repeatedly accused of standing by and letting it happen.
What it feels like is that the settlers now recognize that they run the place.
The West Bank village of Tomasaya is a unique place in the Israeli-occupied West Bank. The majority of residents here are Palestinian American, and it's long been a target for settler attacks.
This is Yasser's olive farmland we just looked in.
Independent journalist Jasper Nathaniel has been taking regular trips to the West Bank since October the 7th, 2023.
That's Shiloh there. And then that over there. What is it called? The other one? Adiad, another settlement. And all this land in between them is Tomasaya.
On October 19th this year, Jasper and other activists forced to flee when settlers advanced on Palestinian farmers harvesting olives in the foothills of the town. Spotting a group of soldiers on the hill, Jasper covered his phone camera and asked them for protection.
We just need help getting out because the settlers over there are blocking us. And this is the only other way.
Where you want to go?
Just back to Tomasaya.
He says they agreed to help,
Yeah, just want to go home.
but the help never came. Jasper went to help a Palestinian whose car tires had been slashed by the settler gang.
You gonna push?
About 4 minutes after the military had driven away, a mob of dozens, if not over 100 masked settlers appear from over the hill.
Hey, press! Press! American press!
And start throwing huge rocks, running straight towards me. They're wielding huge clubs. And I realize this is an ambush.
They're literally right behind us. Oh, he's right here. He's right next to me.
After escaping back to his car, the pair are suddenly trapped, surrounded on all sides by the armed mob.
Are the doors locked?
Then this.
You got it.
Oh, come on. Don't hit her! Hey! Hey! Hey!
The settler attacks an unarmed woman helping with the harvest. 55-year-old Asaf Abu Alia was brutally beaten, suffering a brain injury. We met her a few weeks later, recovering at home.
كنت مش عارف يعني أنسى هالموقف من مرة. أوه يما.
شو كان شعورك بهذيك اللحظة؟
ضايل لي شعور بعد هالضرب. ما كنت أنا كنت خلص راحت الحياة خلص ما ضل لي.
The vicious attack drawing international criticism. After several weeks, the Israeli police arrested a suspect who remains in custody. Hundreds of settlers have taken part in the violent attacks, but only a handful have been arrested and even fewer convicted. Israel says the attacks are committed by a minority, but human rights groups have accused the IDF of either turning a blind eye or being complicit in settler attacks.
Do you feel you're succeeding in keeping the peace?
Well, we've seen a lot of success in counterterrorism, but we've also seen a rise in those clashes between civilians in recent weeks. It is something that we spoke about. Head of Central Command and the head of the Army, the Chief of General Staff, spoke about it, said this does not go according to our values, this is unacceptable.
Just want to take exception with your characterization of these incidents as clashes. If a group of people go onto someone's property and either force them out, set fire to it, beat them, destroy property, is it fair to describe that as a terrorist act?
Well, I'm not here to give names. I'm here to say that that act is unacceptable.
If I can bring your attention to an incident that took place last month during the olive harvest in Tumasaya. The charge against the IDF by Jasper Nathaniel is that he told the IDF that they feared for their lives, they, the activists, and the Palestinian farm workers. And yet the IDF drove away and did not respond promptly while the incident was taking place. That seems to fly in the face of what you're telling me.
I saw that video, and I want to say that doesn't represent the values of the IDF. It's not who we are, and it's something that will be dealt with. And it is being dealt with.
Can you tell me how many settlers have been charged and imprisoned or punished as a result of violence over the last month?
Well, Ian, I think that's a question to be asked to Israeli police, and I say it's not so much something that the IDF is involved in that side of the process, and I don't have the current answer for you.
We put that exact same question to the Israeli police, but they pushed responsibility back to the army, telling us the IDF were responsible for the real-time prevention and handling of violent incidents throughout the region, including situations involving Palestinian and Israeli individuals. It's been a period of devastating violence, one that now threatens to undermine plans to bring about a broader regional peace.
It's hard to explain to people what it feels like to be in these communities, in these olive fields right now, because you are basically almost always encircled by settler outposts. You know, they have strategically built their little fortresses to give them position to launch attacks.
A tentative ceasefire in Gaza, but the West Bank is on fire, and hopes for a wider peace deal now at risk. And peaceful Palestinians who've lived here for generations are not only afraid, but see their dream of a homeland slipping away.